Welcome to Water Wheel Classic in Shelby, North Carolina for round 12 of the MidEast Racing Youth Quad season. The track this morning is dry and dusty through the 4 miles of dirt track and woods. Up on the front row, we're watching Senior Modified 13 to 15, where Cody Whitaker and Jordan Berg are only separated by 1 point for the championship. They should be in a close battle today. Next, we're watching the Intermediate 8 to 13 Modified on row 2, where there's a 3-way fight between Graham Weaver, Stetson Owens, and Leland Farmer on for the season win. Graham just needs to finish 1 place ahead of Leland and knock him out, and 4 places ahead of Stetson and knock him out as well. The 3 should be in for a tight battle today. Finally, we're watching the Junior Stock 5 to 13 class on the second to last row with the battle between Braden Etheridge and Evan Wright. Braden currently leads and can lock in his win today by placing 5 or more places ahead of Evan.
How's it going to be today?
I think I'm going to win.
You going to send it?
Yeah.
You're pumped for the infield section?
I'm going to throw a whip, fat one.
Hell yeah, we'll see.
Thank you.
All eyes on Ricky Tower as the call goes out for 10 seconds. As the green flag goes up, Trevor Meadows and Jordan Berg get a great start going 1 and 2 through the first corner. Trevor keeps his lead though, taking the whole shot. Cody Whitaker gets a late launch starting the first lap in 5th place. These positions wouldn't hold for long though. Cody Whitaker would make a strong push to take the lead just over 7 seconds ahead of Trevor Meadows. Jordan Berg, after a spill on the first lap, would be in 3rd place by 20 seconds behind 2nd. In the Intermediate 8 to 13 Modified gets rolling with Jackson Hancock taking the lead through the first 2 corners, grabbing the whole shot. Graham Weaver and Leland Farmer are 2 of the riders in a 4-wide pack into the first corner that collides on the tire on the inside, but both make it out without an issue. Leland starts a lap in 2nd place with Graham in 4th. Stetson Owens gets a slower start and caught up through the first corner, but he managed to keep his speed on the outside of turn 2, starting his lap in 5th place. These would reshuffle a bit though, with Jackson Hancock continuing to lead. Leland Farmer and Graham Weaver dropped outside of 5th and 6th place, just a second apart. Stetson Owens unfortunately had some mechanical issues and had to retire early, taking a DNF, eliminating him from the championship contention. Finally, Junior Stock 5 to 13 takes off with a pair of Carters in a close battle for the lead. Carter Hamrick and Carter Krotz were both battling it out. They would end up getting tangled in the 2nd corner, leaving room for Andre Sprouse to slip in on the outside and take the whole shot. Braden Etheridge and Evan Wright would only be a little bit further behind in the first corner, taking 5th and 6th. They would, however, join the pileup in the 2nd turn. This would hold them long enough for them to start in 10th and 12th place, respectively. The first lap would almost completely reshuffle the field, with Carter Krotz moving over to take the lead after an 8th place start, followed by Maddox Wellborn, who moved all the way up from 11th. Evan Wright pushed hard as well to take up 3rd place. Braden Etheridge stayed all the way back into 10th.
Welcome to Forever, man. Let's go. Come on. This is the will. No surrender, no surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. Go. And there will be no surrender. Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J.O.X. the easy E. Know that we undefeated. Y'all beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance. But it's like the overhead, better check the getting it right like my name was Miranda. I'm bigger dead than alive, I'm bigger dead than alive. One more time, this is forever, remember the legend, he never gonna die, yeah. I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive. I'm bigger dead than alive, dead than alive, yeah. I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive, Just making sure that you know why, because this is forever. And there will be no surrender.
Through the middle laps of the 6-lap race, Cody Whitaker continued to dominate. Would have to keep pushing with Jordan Berg less than 30 seconds behind him. And their intermediate 8-13 modified class continued to be led by Jackson Hancock, separating himself from Wesley Stanley in second by more than 2-minute gap. Graham Weaver would make a good push into third place, keeping right on Wesley's rear fender. Leland Farmer unfortunately had some mechanical issues, which would knock him back into 7th place. Back in junior stock 5-13, Carter Cross continued to lead, would have to keep pushing with Maddox Wellborn closing the gap to less than a half a second going into the last lap. Evan Wright continued to hold on to third, and Braden Etheridge move up into 9th. Flying over the tabletop and taking the win comes Cody Whitaker. Jordan Berg held 2nd place, closing the gap down to 15 seconds as they cross the checkered flag. Grayson Parham finished 3rd place to round out your podium. Their intermediate 8-13 modified came around with Jackson Hancock taking the win. Wesley Stanley in 2nd place and Graham Weaver less than a second behind in 3rd. Leland Farmer's mechanical issues continued, but he was able to move up into 6th place, finishing a lap behind the top 4. With Leland Farmer's low placement and Stetson Owens' DNF, Graham Weaver is a lock for the season's championship now. Congratulations to him and his family. Junior stock 5-13 saw a tough battle through the last laps between Maddox Wellborn and Carter Crotts. Maddox was able to slip ahead by less than 3 seconds to take the win. Evan Wright held down 3rd place and was the last rider in the class to finish 5 laps. Braden Etheridge will go on to finish 8th.
How's the race today, man?
It was good.
Track fun?
Yeah.
He's got out front, just held them off, checked out at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, first lap, Jordan flipped, and then I got around them 2, and then yeah, just pretty much tried to ride a good pace.
Yeah, we like the little jump at the end, man. Congrats. Come on, man. You already got the championship locked up. Just out here having fun now.
Yeah.
How was the race?
It was good. I really liked the track. It was a fun track. They straightaways, couldn't do nothing. Everybody's faster. I don't know. I could keep up in the corners though, leaning and just letting it slide. But overall, I was the start. I got so tangled. My front wheel was wedged in between another dude's front tire and another dude's Nerf bar. So I had to come from last place, passing all, and then that's basically it. I just kind of tried to run away.
Well, yeah, man, you got 8th overall today, man. Congrats on the fast start.
Thank you.
Good luck. How was the race today, man?
It was good.
Moved up to a new quad.
Yeah.
And then you got 4th overall. How was that?
It was pretty good. It's amazing that he gave me that eye. It's my first time riding this four-wheeler.
Hey, yeah, you were battling to the end. How'd you end up getting the job done? Just hold them off?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, well, good race, man.
Thanks.
Next up is the Wooded Shootout and Airport in Hickory, North Carolina. Will Caleb Whitaker continue to hold his lead, or will Jordan Berg take off with it? Who should we cover next time? Let us know down in the comment section below. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you for watching.